What's going on YouTube? You already know it's your boy CSC Honesty, and yo, I'm so excited to talk about this latest Dragon Ball Super chapter. I want to make a quick video and talk about chapter 101, the latest manga chapter for Dragon Ball Super. It dropped January 18th, 2024, so it's brand new. And in this chapter, we see Broly and Vegeta sparring, a rematch, them going head to head, and it's so beautiful. Some of you do know, some of you don't know. I'm a huge Broly fan. I got several videos on the channel. I've talked about him in tons of streams, and I'm just so excited to talk about this fight. So let's get right into it. Now, this fight takes place in what seems to be an open field, kind of surrounded by forest and this giant tree. Of course, my boy Broly kicking off the fight, screaming, rushing Vegeta, and Vegeta confidently waits, times it perfectly, jumps over Broly's rushing attack, and steps on the back of his neck and sends his momentum flying into a rock, which Broly easily recovers. So does Vegeta from the fall down, and Broly blasts out the rock, screaming, throwing a huge energy wave volley, sending a bunch going Vegeta's way. And Vegeta gets in that legendary stance, confidently starts deflecting them all. Vegeta's kind of in his bag to start this fight off. Broly's shocked, and Vegeta blitzes, speed rushes, almost like an after image, appears behind him, kicks him all the way down to the ground, but Broly does a nice recover, and he's kind of a little hurt by that. And Vegeta pops up right behind him like, "Are you ready to snap, Broly?" With the hand over his shoulder, which I love, just taunting him. Broly goes for a backhand, but swiftly Vegeta gets out of there. Broly misses, and Vegeta backpedals kind of confidently, back hopping. Then you see Broly start to rush again, but like a prodigy he is, he's not going to do the same thing twice. He actually connects with this hit, and you see he actually draws a little bit of blood from Vegeta. You see that plip. He draws some blood, but Vegeta grins, and he says something that's really, really cool. He says, "Anger isn't a bad thing. Rage is the source of a Saiyan's power, in fact. However, your issue is that you lose yourself to it." And you know, he like Joe just charges up, screams, and this is a beautiful callback to the movie when Broly got that first hit on Vegeta, and Vegeta smiles because he knows he's about to take it up another level. Now Vegeta tells him, "Do not suppress your rage, control it." Dashes toward Broly, starts letting off a flurry of hits. You see Broly trying to dodge, and he lands a clean shot right in the abs. Broly tanks that hit, starts letting back some hits of his own, some swings, and Vegeta's dodging it, kind of easily evading them. Kind of the same in the movie too, when he transformed. And you see Vegeta go, "What's the matter? Can you not wield your full might out of fear that you'll snap?" And you kind of see them sparring with Whis and Goku kind of on standby watching. You got Limo and Chila on the side there. Looks like they're cooking up some food. You got Goku saying, "Bro, looks like he's about to go nuts again. He's got to work on that." But Whis is like, "Is that how it seems?" No, he's changed a bit. And you see Whis has a bit more insight into this battle. And I love that they go right back into a close-up of Broly to show that he's focused and he's angry, but he's not rageful. He didn't lose control. Now you see Vegeta waiting for Broly to blitz again, and he's waiting on top of this huge tree. And Vegeta confidently waits. You still see that mark on his head from where Broly drew blood. And my boy quick dash off to the right. And Broly's kind of rushing toward the tree. But again, my boy is a prodigy. So even though Vegeta shocked him with that side dash, Broly peeped it last second and then caught and recovered himself and side dashed as well. And that caught Vegeta off guard. So Vegeta lets off a quick energy blast, a quick ki blast. Broly actually deflects it and seems to headbutt Vegeta, which Vegeta blocks that, and quickly after image, almost like a speed blitz, and just gets right out of there. And Broly lands, and he's kind of looking around to kind of see where did Vegeta go, because Vegeta is moving faster than Broly at this point right now. And you see Broly kind of trying to sense him out. Vegeta's behind the tree. Broly senses him out, sends some blast his way. Vegeta dodges it. You know, he's boom, just blowing up the spot right there. You see Vegeta dashing around, dodging these attacks, and Vegeta goes so fast that he does an after image technique and appears in front of Broly while Broly's still trying to shoot the after image of Vegeta, which is clean. Vegeta rushes him. Broly's kind of caught off guard. And you see here they get a nice exchange in, which is very similar to the movie as well. A lot of callbacks to the movie, which is beautiful. And another callback to the movie, you see Goku say, "Wow, he's really holding his own against Vegeta." He's excited watching this bout. It's the same way in the movie when Vegeta and Broly were fighting, and you hear Goku like, "Yeah!" Like, you know, he's just excited to see. I mean, he's a Saiyan. He loves seeing a good fight.
This guy is awesome! He's holding his own while still in his base form!
So Broly and Vegeta clash, and they kind of sidestep back to their beginning, you know, like kind of reset the fight. And you see Whis go, we witnessed some growth at last, but the true training has only just begun. Because it's not the first time they tried to train Broly before. It did happen some chapters ago. And you see Vegeta say to battle without losing yourself is an achievement, especially for Broly. But you seem unable to unleash your true might, and that won't do. And Broly's like, what do I do then? Vegeta's, you know, find the answer yourself. Like, you know, Vegeta just always barking. And Goku goes, maybe it's kind of like when we go Super Saiyan, that same feeling. And Broly's like, that's tricky because he doesn't have as much experience going from Super Saiyan, from base to Super Saiyan like Goku does and Vegeta does. I mean, they've been in so much more fights. They have so much more experience transforming and controlling their anger and utilizing their anger. Broly doesn't have that experience yet. And I love this at the end of the spar. You see Limo kind of come over, you know, water for you, and he gives one to Goku, Vegeta, and he gives one to Broly. He said, you too, Broly, drink up and hang in there. And I love that Broly drinks the water and he says, thanks, Limo. They make sure that Broly's a polite and kind of curious. They took away all that anger and rage and kind of mindlessness from Broly. And I love that he has a lot more character. He's a lot more respectful now. And you see Chila like, I was like, you boys don't have a care in the world. And that's the end of the spar right there. But it was just such a beautiful moment. I love getting more scenes with Broly, and he's getting more incorporated, which seems to be in preparation for Frieza. Actually, one or two things that I thought was kind of interesting. You see Chila say, you know, Frieza can show up any minute, then what? That new black form of his is no joke, right? And you see Goku say, you know, it's something else. I know he's a bad guy, but I'm still impressed that he went that hard, you know, to train and surpass us. And Beerus says, there's always going to be someone or something stronger than you, so keep plugging away with that training. And once you're stronger than me, I'll nominate you as the next god of destruction. And Goku says, like I told you, that job's not for me. But you see the little ... It's like, it's not for me, but it could be for somebody else. Which means Vegeta or Broly could actually be in a position to be the next god of destruction. Because it's not for Goku, then who would it be for? I mean, Goku, outside of Whis and Beerus, there's nobody really on Goku's level besides Vegeta and Broly. So I like this moment because it's kind of almost implying that maybe Broly or Vegeta could be next up for God of Destruction. If they both were, that would be, I mean, amazing. That'll be fire. So one of the last things that I thought was kind of interesting was that you see Whis talking and he says a fearsome beastie dubbed Cell Max emerged to threaten the planet. And Beerus goes, you know, you don't say, like, how'd they beat it? And Whis goes, you know, it's actually Goku's boy, Gohan, along with Piccolo the Namekian that led the triumphant charge against the monster. And Beerus is like, yo, Goku's son? Like, he's a dad? And Whis is like, yo, don't mean to tell me you forgot about Gohan. And Beerus goes, you know, he didn't leave much of an impression on me. And this is an interesting line right here. Vegeta says, according to Bulma, Gohan may have surpassed even us in this particular battle. And a funny follow-up is Goku's like, you mean it? I wish I could have been there. It must have been during me and Vegeta's duel, so we didn't sense his chi. And Vegeta's like, indeed, the duel which you lost to me. And Goku's like, yeah, that's the highlight of your lifetime, huh? Which is funny because we all know Vegeta loves to get one up on Goku and loves to just prove and talk about how he's the better Saiyan, the stronger Saiyan. But a lot of people speculated on Reddit, on Quora, on Twitter, and social media that Gohan's beast mode was actually stronger than Goku and Vegeta's blue form and even Broly. And me personally, I always disagree with that fact. I don't think Gohan is stronger than the main Saiyan trio. But I love this line because according to Bulma, he might have surpassed them in that battle, but I don't think that equates to Gohan actually being stronger because me personally, I don't think Gohan Beast Mode could fight Gogeta. I don't think Gohan Beast Mode could have went up against Goku and Vegeta the way that Broly did one-on-one, or even both of them at the same time. You know, that's a tough bout. That's a tough fight. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys think Gohan's Beast Mode is actually stronger than Broly, Goku, and Vegeta. But outside of that, this was a phenomenal chapter. I highly recommend you read it if you haven't, for all my Dragon Ball Z fans and Super fans out there, especially if you're a Broly fan. It's such a beautiful chapter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like this, subscribe, like for more, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Be easy.